Hey guys, this is the Anime Fiend bringing to you today Jujutsu Kaisen chapter number 123. This chapter was awesome. Of course, the previous chapter we left with, Kugisaki fighting Mahito, she actually got the first hit on him, yeah, well, it continues in this chapter, but we get a small flashback about about like few minutes ago, of course, Kugisaki was, I think, being held by one of the whatever medical teams, she they're telling her like, yeah, well, we didn't tell you about Shoko, the doctor, because you'd go reckless, so yeah, of course, don't do that. I mean, of course, even Nanami told us to, not go reckless. So you should listen. But of course, Kogisaki being Kogisaki, she's like, well, I can't just leave while they're still fighting. Of course, I'm gonna fight. Then we, of course, cut to Mahito versus Itadori, Mahito, of course, he's doing the same shit, right? Like, same shit, throwing, humans at Itadori, and then Itadori being like, oh, are you alright, you human dude? And of course, he turns out to be not human, mutated or some shit, of course, again, Itadori gets hit. Like, yeah, this shit is basically, getting old now. Like, come on, Itadori, grow up. Come on. Well, anyways, that's the only part of, Itadori's fight we see. Of course, Kugisaki now is, she's like trying her best to not let Mahito touch her, and Mahito actually realizes that, we get to see one thing, yeah, actually, I was correct in the previous video, right? I said, like, I think Mahito with Itadori is the main one, and the body double is with, Kugisaki. And yeah, that was actually correct. And because of that, actually, Kugisaki is, wasting her energy trying to not get, touched by Mahito, because the body double cannot transform her. Like, yeah, the body does double is basically safe, but yeah, he can manipulate his own soul to be of different shapes, but yeah, he cannot transform anything else other than him. So yeah, basically, Kogisaki is wasting her time and energy, of course, by trying to evade his even his slightest touch. So yeah, but either way, they fight, and of course, Kogisaki, she, because she's trying too hard, she gets hit a few times, of course, but yeah, well, Kugisaki keeps on, trying these her nail things, right? Her, she hammers these nails towards, like, these projectiles towards Mahito, and Mahito is like, dude, you already noticed these things doesn't hit me, so why are you even trying? Well, suddenly Kugisaki just jumps up, right, to us, to some, yeah, some window or something. Like, yeah, that's a window. So yeah, she jumps up to a window ledge, and she's just standing there, right? And it's not like she's super sneaky, right? It's obvious, and even Mahito is like, whoa, you're up there, you think you can hide? And well, what Kugisaki does is, she drops a nail, just one nail, right? She drops that one nail down, and she jumps towards Mahito. And Mahito, of course, he's surprised. Like, he's like, dude, what actually happened? Well, what actually happened is, of course, the nails, right? These nails all that Kugisaki just fired towards Mahito randomly were actually not random. They were, placed on the ground, like, you know, at the same place, like, yeah, wherever, Kugisaki was standing above. Yeah, right below, all the nails were there, and because Kugisaki dropped one nail, all these nails, like, they flipped, right? And then, of course, Kogisaki just, jumped onto Mahito and, well, he just got nailed, I guess. Oh, god damn, man. And, Mahito, at this point, like, it was this, Akainu moment, right? Like, when Whitebeard was just standing behind Akainu, and it was like, this was the moment Akainu knew he fucked up. Yeah, basically, this was the moment Mahito knew he fucked up, and, she just, nails the final nail on his, on his forehead, and, basically, she just slams it, and of course she uses her power resonance. And, well, because she uses this power, right, what happens is, even the original Mahito who's fighting Itadori, even he gets this attack, right? Because I think it's like the resonance attack actually, attacks your soul, not your body, whatever. To lot of soul talk going on here. So, yeah, well, yeah. So resonance basically hits your soul. So, of course, the original Mahito also gets hit. So, there Itadori is standing like, yo, I didn't do anything. So, what happened? But of course, because two nails kind of thing, pops out of the original Mahito. Itadori at least knows that, well, that is Kogisaki doing something. And yeah, and the other thing, which is even better for Kogisaki, is, yeah, because the original is getting hit, right? Somehow the body double, as he's actually getting even more damage than that. Like, it, they just mentioned that it rebounded towards him, even like an even bigger attack. So basically he's like bleeding out of his mouth, and he's like, oh man, what is this? And he's like, this can't be real. I thought my natural enemy was Itadori, but yeah, he isn't the only one. Even Kugisaki is my natural enemy. So, god damn, I'm fucked. But of course, uh, you know, he is like, well, now I get it. Your cursed energy isn't that strong, but yeah, of course, your tricks are very dangerous. It's skillful, not that strong, but yeah, very cunning, and whatever. So yeah, of course. And yeah, even because of the resonance thing, Kogisaki realizes that this is the body double, and yeah, he can't do that. His manipulation thing. So yeah, well, finally Kogisaki realizes that, and yeah, I guess next fight would be even more raw, because yeah, Kogisaki's face looks like some psychopath who's basically kind of Kenpachi like face. And yeah, well, that is the chapter. I mean, next fight I think would be awesome. And yeah, this would actually also help Itadori in some way. I think if she keeps attacking his soul, I guess. Yeah, man. Anyways, yeah, that is the chapter. So yeah, well, that is the video. So if you think the video is good, then of course like, share, subscribe, and yeah, comment what do you think about Kogisaki. Like, what do you think about Mahito? What is he gonna do? Like, is Kogisaki gonna just destroy this body double? Comment on that. Like, we can discuss. And yeah, anyways, man, as always, until next time, peace.